Hey everyone, thanks for all the great comments on my blog, and I'll try to answer as many questions of yours as I can. To get started, to answer Rock-On's question and to also give you guys a little bit of IRL knowledge about me, both my parents are from the UK. My father is from Scotland. He came to the States and joined the Marines. My mom is from England. She came to the States and joined the Navy. They met, got married, and had me. My father died when I was really young, but at this point, I had some family living in Virginia, so we ended up moving there, and that's like where I like to call home. I played a lot of sports as a kid, but I also kept my grades up. Eventually, when I got out of high school, I got a 2-year scholarship to Virginia Tech. I majored in psychology while I was there. We didn't have a lot of money, so I took on a part-time job as a security guard in a women's dormitory. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That should answer Kolb's question, and no, I'm nowhere near close to being a virgin. In regards to Akome's question, with both length and girth, I am quite well endowed. Sparks, I haven't needed to do that for quite some time. So anyway, while I was in college, I joined a fraternity, and I actually became their youngest president as a sophomore. So I don't even know if anybody's ever done that before, but I was pretty proud of it. While I was in the fraternity, of course, it had quite a lot of benefits: free drinks, parties, lots of girls. So again, Colby, I am nowhere near being a virgin, but I would like to say that I am very lucky that I have never had an STD. With the insane amount of extracurricular activities I've had. And as a public service announcement, wrap it up, guys. Herpes is for life. So, anyway, my scholarship ran out after 2 years, so I had to go into the real world and earn some money. I wanted to get back into college and finish my degree. I became a correctional officer for a few years. That's a prison guard, if you didn't know, and in answer to your future question, yes, I have been attacked. I've had maybe 4 incidents where people have tried to knife me, shake me, beat me up, whatever, but as you can see, that didn't work too well. This was also the first time I had ever killed someone. We had an inmate trying to escape. I ended up shooting him in the neck. I was a little shocked at the time. It probably took me about 3 months to get over, deal with that. But yeah, that was the first time. In a tangent and question by Rachel Joy, she asked what my deepest, darkest secret was. Well, I once knew a guy who beat the ever-living crap out of a 6-year-old child, and police reports say he was last seen pumping gas at a Shell station in Southwest Virginia. I happen to know that he's been playing in the dirt up in the mountains for the past several years. Yeah. Anyway, getting back on track. The money that I was making working at the prison was pretty good, but I still wanted to finish my degree, so I ended up joining the Army, which of course they pay for your college. But it turned out the Army was a very eye-opening experience for me. I learned a lot about myself, how to trust my instincts. I learned what loyalty and camaraderie really are. I humbled myself when I saw some of the places that I've been. I mean, I've been to Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Qatar, and there's some people really living in poverty and horrible things. And I really cherish the way I grew up and the places that I've lived. We have clean streets, friendly faces, Coca-Cola, grass. I mean, seriously, like the first thing I saw when I came back to the States after going to Iraq was grass, and it was amazing. So anyway, I fought for my country and the ideals that we hold dear. And I did my best, and I came back pretty much unscathed. In answer to CGY Flame's question, of course, I believe that everyone should be able to get free medical treatment, regardless of their money situation. Personally, I don't think you should have to buy insurance at all. If you're a citizen of any country, it should be a government-funded expense that, of course, comes from tax money. I'll never be the president, so I really don't know the intricacies of politics or medical care, but I know that there are plenty of people out there who do and could make this happen. Sadly, some are just greedy and know that government regulation of medical care doesn't bring money into the economy. Technically, it's also a step towards communism. So anyway, somebody will figure it out, but it's not going to be me. Anyway, back to the military. I spent 7 years in the military. I ended up getting injured, and I got put out on a medical disability. I have to walk with a cane now. I now work for the government in a civilian capacity, but I've also been doing my college, getting back to that. I got a 3.96 GPA. I'm taking college quite a bit more seriously now. And I do own my own business doing genealogy, study of family history, etc. On to 10-gauge stuff. Finkelstein asked if I feel that I'm the most controversial 10-gauged figure of all time. That's a pretty weighty thing. No, I seriously doubt I am the most controversial person on 10-gauge. Controversial in general? Sure. All controversy means is that there are different opinions. Some people love me on here because I'm honest, loyal, I have a friendly nature, I try to help out people when I can, and I'm good at strategy in games. Some people hate me on here because I don't put up with their bullcrap, because I don't let them win because they're cool, and a number of other reasons. So sure, I'm controversial, but definitely not the most controversial. So Domini, Davo, and Sparks, in answer to your question, me being an ass is just your perception of me. Perhaps it's because you don't like the way I play the game. Perhaps your butt hurt because I didn't kiss your ass. I can't answer your question because I can't read your mind, even though I do have a degree in psychology now, and I'm on the way to getting one in history. But, yeah, perhaps I just don't agree with you on the way you do things, or you don't agree with the way I do things. But, it's a free world. I play how I want, and I think I play pretty well and I'm pretty respected for the way I play. As to you, Finkelstein, you are an enigma. Your actions seem both sporadic and erratic. You're like yin and yang. You're a great guy and a dick all at the same time. I'm actually wondering if you have multiple personalities, but in general, overall, you're a pretty alright guy. You're good in my book. Sex God, I'm sorry I can't be on your tribe anymore. I did enjoy all those merges. Sadly, we got voted out by that noob rookie mentality. Speaking of Survivor, guys, Survivor is not rookies. Survivor is not rookies. Alliances, it's in Survivor is retarded. If you vote out, if you have these little alliances with noob players or whatever, and you vote out your strong players, you guys are going to end up losing the challenges towards the end of the game. And then none of you will make merge. So, keep in your strong players. If you do have to make an alliance, then, make alliances with strong members. It's just ridiculous that strong players get voted out, and then all of a sudden, it's day 9, day 10, and everybody from your tribe is gone because all the weak players voted out the strong players. It's stupid. Jono, in answer to your question, all I got to say is I'm glad you have good self-esteem. That's a good thing to have. Aberlad, I don't have any crushes on 10-gauge. I have a fiance, but I have met a lot of cool people on here. I've made some good friends. Tiny Dancer, I've never seen that, but I'll check it out. A. Martin, my favorite color is red. I think when I was a kid, it used to be blue. You know what? I'm gonna take a coffee break real quick. By the way, smoking is bad for you, but I'm gonna do it now. Anyway, A. Martin, my favorite color is red. It used to be blue when I was a kid. I'm not quite sure when it changed, but I don't know, whatever. Favorite color. Libertarian. He wanted me to do this in that Ghostface voice, but I seriously can't do that. I'm not even going to attempt it. But my favorite scary movie is right now Paranormal Activity, and of course the second one to that. But there is one that is slightly less known. It's an Asian movie called The Maid, if you can find it. It's good. I don't even want to get into it, but it's called The Maid, the Asian one, because I'm sure there's a lot of movies called The Maid. Mork. I quit playing Bishop because it was simply too much work. I was trying to do video blogs like every 4 days or so. I was getting a lot of emails, and it was just a lot of spam, a lot of work, and I quite simply just wanted a fresh start. And I've really enjoyed playing Truth so far. I got quite a few designs up there. I got a shop. My karma per game average is pretty good considering the amount of games I've played. Avalon, I got a few emails from you and some comments. The simplest way to gain karma is actually to play castings and just be very active. If you win that, you'll get like 15 karma per game, and they're not really hard to win. At least you can get in finals if you're just active. It's also good practice on the challenges. If you get good at the challenges, then you can start doing Survivor. Survivor, of course, is all about the challenges. So you get a lot of experience and practice using the playing castings. Akron, it's hard to pick a favorite moment on 10-gauge. Some of my favorite moments were when I got my shop, of course, when I found out that Randomize was watching my video blogs. Actually, one of my favorites is when I outplayed a large pre-made. I ended up joining a game alone, and there was a 7-man pre-made in there, and I think I placed like 3rd or 4th, I can't remember, but they were trying to get me out at around 8th place, but I won POV, and then I won POV again, then they picked somebody else. I don't know, I ended up with 3rd place, but I was pretty proud of that, because that was a hard game. I can't remember who asked me about it, what my future goals are, but one of my future goals is to expand my genealogy business. I recently purchased a website, ancestralroots.com. Ancestralroots.org. I just got to get the content added before I can actually, publish it out there. Me and my fiance are planning a wedding. I've saved up $30,000 now, so I guess it's going to be a pretty good one. On 10-gauge, my next goal is to get 5 merges in a row in Survivor and increase my karma per game to 7.5. I think I'm at like 6.1 or something now. But anyway, guys, thanks for all the great questions. I may do another one of these in about a week or so, so comment below with some questions and I'll answer them next time. All right, thanks.